60 days ago, I went on a journey to take a Shopify dropshipping store from $0 to $100,000 in profit, starting with no money. Now you might ask, is this impossible? A few years ago, I would have told you you're absolutely crazy and you have a 99.9% chance of failing. But in today's landscape, organic content platforms like Instagram Reels and TikTok allow users to get millions of views to their dropshipping store, thus allowing them to get hordes of sales, which is allowing new players to get into this market who maybe couldn't have before due to budget restraints. I've been fortunate enough to make millions of dollars through dropshipping and e-commerce, but I wanted to take things back to a more simpler time. A time without the precious green note, and take a dropshipping store from zero to hero. So in this series, I'm gonna be going over my product selection, my content strategy and how I got these sales, and also an update on our progress to $100,000 now that we're 60 days into this challenge. Now keep in mind, to learn the full strategy and how to do this, it will take hours. In last video, I got hundreds, if not thousands of comments asking for a tutorial. So I decided to create a free course that teaches you how I started these stores with $0 and giving you guys click-by-click how-to so you guys can go out and do this yourself. Plus, I'm gonna be doing free coaching calls every single week, answering all of your guys' questions. This is gonna show you everything you need to start a profitable store from $0. And for the rest of the year, I'm gonna be letting 250 people into this free course every single video. Now, even though it's free, I guarantee this content's gonna be better than courses that people pay thousands of dollars for. So to join the free course, all you need to do is click the first link in my description and sign up for a Shopify trial under my link. This is gonna give you 14 days to start your business, and then make sure you go to this page and pick a plan. If you don't pick a plan, then you won't be eligible to win this. Now, after you've done these steps, send me a screenshot through Instagram at Choudhury. I'm gonna post in the comments when the spots get filled, and if you didn't get a spot this video, just make sure to have post notifications on for next video. The truth behind e-commerce is that anything will sell depending on how it's marketed. But in order to get customers easily without money, we need to think about things differently. We want a product that can attract millions of eyeballs without having to spend money, which means that we're relying on products that can catch people's attention very easily. For example, this Fire Wallet or this Moon Lamp. These all have that unique selling factor where if you were to see this on social media, not only would it catch your eyes, but you would be inclined to share it to friends. So when I went out on my journey to find products, I had to be very strategic, because if I was gonna start a store and make $100,000 starting from zero, we needed something that was gonna be successful. So how I found this product was literally just browsing on TikTok through the hashtag TikTok made me buy it. And I also did go over some of this information in my last video on the 30-day update. But in this video, I want to go over what's happened after 60 days, because things have started to pick up quite a bit, and I think we're in a great situation to make that $100,000. So I'm going to be going over the results, I'm going to be going over what I did, and overall just try to give you guys as much value so you can go out and crush it this Q4 as well. So let me get you up to date if you didn't watch my video about the 30-day update. In the first 30 days of this business, we had some insane momentum. We got our first sale on day 3, and by the end of week 1, we had already done over $780 in sales. Now our profit was insane since we didn't need any money to spend on ads, so nearly 75% of the revenue was profit. And then in week 2, we did over $1,900 in sales, but week 3 was pretty disappointing. Our sales dropped down to $1,100. And then we ended up finishing off the month super strong with over $5,600 in sales during week 4. Up until this point, we had profited just about $6,000. So now that you're up to date, let's go over what happened in month 2, because things started to pick up quite a bit. After having such a successful week 4, everything changed. We realized that this product had a lot more potential than we originally thought when we found this product, which meant that we were taking massive action to improve our business. We improved our website, we got better content, and now that we had money, we could start to pay people to do content for us. Now, unfortunately, the people we were paying to make content weren't able to get us any content this week, and our sales ended up declining massively from the week before. We only cleared $2,100 this week. Now, obviously, this was still a strong week for sales, but compared to the week before, it got us pretty disappointed. But we were just hoping hoping that some of the people that we hired would start sending us some content so we could really start blowing this up. We thought that was gonna be in week 6, but sometimes when you plan things out, you don't accurately estimate on how much time it's gonna take. And this was one of those scenarios. We had to go through agreements with these content creators, trying to see if all of our terms met, and we had to figure out payment and so many other details that week 6 ended up being a total bust, and we did one of our lowest weeks up to date, only doing $812. Now I know that still sounds like a lot of money, but the content that we were having to post was taking up so much time, so $800 in a week really wasn't worth it. Now honestly, I think with the low sales during week 6, it lit fire under our butt to absolutely crush it during week 7, because we felt this momentum in the air and some of our content was actually starting to pick up through Instagram and TikTok. And this is where we really start to develop our viral content strategy. On day 1 of week 7, we only managed to make $309. And then in day 2 of week 7, we only managed to get one sale for $69.99. And then on day 3 of week 7, things started to pick up. One of our posts started to go viral that night, but the sales didn't start trickling in, so we only managed to make about $209 this day. But on day 4 of week 7, things went absolutely parabolic. We managed to hit our absolute best day ever due to one of our TikToks blowing up and getting millions of views, and we ended up generating over $3,300 in revenue on this single day. And the rest of the week was really successful as well, and we ended up wrapping up this total week at $7,288. Now, if this doesn't give you guys a reason to take my free course that is teaching you these strategies, then I don't know what will. Make sure you guys click that first link and sign up while this is still available. Anyways, on the last week of this challenge, it ended up being pretty successful as well. It definitely was not as successful as the last week. We hit our best week ever, but this week was still strong and we ended up averaging over $600 a day, and we finished this week off with $4,800 in revenue, which wraps up the last 4 weeks at over $14,000 in sales. And like I mentioned, guys, 75% of this number is profit. So at this point, we're almost at $10,000 US in profit from this challenge, which means that we're 10% to that 100K goal. Now, I started this store at a very strategic time, during the holiday season. This is the best time to get a profitable store off the ground because it takes less effort. There's more people out there looking for products to buy, and if you can create a high quality website and attract customers to your website, then you're marrying the perfect combination of being able to crush it. And that's exactly why I started the store at this time. Now, one question I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be asking is, what are my next steps for this store? How am I gonna take it to that next level to get faster to that end goal? We're close to Black Friday right now, so I need to prepare to get this brand ready to crush it on Black Friday. And now that I really have the organic free content starting to make us money, I need to start diversifying my traffic channels. Now, what does that mean? I need to start buying paid ads, because up until this point, literally everything's been done with no money. Now, the beauty of starting with no money is that you don't need to stay at no money. So now that we have cash flow coming in, I can take steps that I couldn't before. So what I'm gonna be doing is we're gonna be testing out some cold TikTok ads. I'm also gonna add in some retargeting on TikTok. Plus, I'm actually going to add another sales channel, and I'm gonna be adding Facebook ads as well, so I can start doing some retargeting. And I'm also gonna be trying some cold ads on Instagram. So there's a lot of plans in the pipeline for this month, and I truly do think if we nail this strategy down, then getting to 100K profit should be pretty easy by the end of the year. Now, knock on wood saying that, but I really do think we have this in the bag. I think it's gonna be interesting coming back and give you guys an update on what happened versus my plan, so you guys can see if it was successful or not. If you guys want me to continue documenting the progress of this store every 30 days or so, then I'm totally down to do it. Just make sure to let me know down in the comments to let me know that you guys are enjoying this type of content, and make sure you guys take that free course while it's still available. I guarantee you it's gonna be worth your time, and I'm gonna help you get your store off the ground and give you accurate information. It's really hard to do that on these short form YouTube videos, so I know that's gonna help you guys. So take care and peace out.